Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Eric Hurd, and I am an elementary PE teacher in Johnston, Iowa. I'm also the president-elect for Iowa AFERD, and I wanted to come to you with a quick Tech 101 video jumping on the virtual classroom bandwagon. And this is just going to be kind of an introduction, right? We're going to lay the foundation for what it takes to kind of get this process started. Now, I am going to make a couple more videos that talk about inserting images or removing the backgrounds from those, and then putting them on top of the background for your students to be able to click on and have that take them to activities or different slides, again, for you to kind of start that virtual classroom process, and then have it be engaging for your students. Now, with this one that I have right here, right, I didn't have any gym pictures, where it was empty. I still need to go up and get some of those. And so I just decided to make my own, right? These are all images either that I had already or that I went out and found, and I made them work for my space, right? So I created this from scratch. Now, you're thinking, hey, when I start, it looks like this, right? It's this blank slate. Where do we go? What do I do? Now, there are a couple different ways that you can get that process started. Before everything that's going on right now, before all of that, I actually had a lot of these things in my Google Drive or on my computer, and for doing digital lessons or a digital whiteboard. So maybe you have some of these things already. Maybe you have pictures on your phone. I think it would be best, if you can, if it's possible, to use pictures of your own space that your students are used to and that you're used to teaching in. That's just going to be more engaging for them. It's going to increase buy-in, and your students are going to be familiar with it, and they'll probably enjoy seeing that space again. Now, a couple different ways we can get started here, right? I can click on Insert and then insert an image either from my computer or from my Google Drive, or you can search for one, right? Or you can click on this little insert image icon right at the top of the toolbar and do it that way. Now, I'm going to start with just a simple one. Maybe you're going to go with a Bitmoji theme, and you want to have a kind of a cartoonish gym, right? I found a few of these online, right? I just searched cartoon gymnasium background, and there's all of these right here. Some of them are that you need to pay for, right? But there are plenty that are free that you can find. So I went and found a few of those. I'm going to insert this one right here that's already in my virtual classroom folder where I'm storing all of these images. Get it stretched out here to fit the slide, and then right there, pretty easily, right, we have kind of already the process started, right? This is the background for your virtual classroom. Now from here, again, I'm going to dive into this in the next couple of videos. You can start putting images on top of this and then linking those to YouTube videos or different activities that you found, different videos that you make yourself for your students to access and then complete if they are able and if they want to. Again, maybe you have a picture of your own gym. You have it in your Google Slides or on your computer, and you upload that file. I do not. So, maybe your gym space looks something like this, right? Basketball hoops, it has kind of a good angle here. And right there, we have a background for a virtual classroom of, but really this whole process is about finding the right pictures and then kind of layering those pictures on top of each other after you have the background set. Another option might be, maybe you have a projector and a screen like this gym space here does. And, maybe you put this up, your students are used to it, and then you can, use this projector space as a template to put something up on there instead of a whiteboard. Maybe you don't have a gym at all. Maybe you're a health teacher, you have a classroom, or maybe you teach PE at a kind of a classroom space or a multi-purpose room. I put a few of those in here as well. Maybe you have flexible seating, or you want a cartoon space, right? Cartoon classroom again. You can do something like this. It's already pre-made. I found this easily on Google. And again, then you can start putting different things. You can put text on the board here. You can throw your Bitmoji on here. And then, you're well on your way to making that virtual classroom. Another option, maybe you have your own picture of your own space, maybe your middle school, high school, has some flexible seating. And, so you can put in something like this in here and, start putting different images and icons around your classroom for your students to click on and then complete those activities. So really, a lot of these are just kind of either a simple Google search, or they're pictures that you already have that you're going to be able to use and throw those in there on the slides. Again, Google Slides, PowerPoint, probably the two easiest ways to get that done. In the next video, I'm going to talk about removing the backgrounds from certain images, inserting those on top of this background that you already made, and then linking those, kind of making a hyperlink to an image, and have that link to different activities or different videos for your students. So again, kind of a brief introduction, and we'll get into some more of it in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.